Welcome back to SCT TV for this JV matchup between your St. Christopher Saints and Benedictine. St. Chris is coming off a hard-fought win against Cape Henry, and also a loss they had earlier in the week to the New Zealand team, Christ College. My side partner is Leopold Coble. What are you expecting for today's game?
For today's game, I'm hopefully expecting a win. Always a win. But a lot of players are injured, a lot of key players, Hayes Carruthers and Alex Rockclay as well. Those are the star midfield area defenders, and keep the ball aggressive, get it up to the field to William Newman or someone other striker like Frankenberg. But I think they have a deep enough depth in their squad, so I think they can handle it.
Yes, a big observation for the beginning of the game is our depth compared to theirs. Already know that St. Chris does like subbing up players a lot, which is good for a JV level. But Benedictine, they have 6 subs on the bench, so I expect them to all get through as well. But as later again in the game, they're going to be more tired. But the starting goalie for St. Chris today is Grant Hewitt. They do have 3, and he's the one playing today.
Yeah, interesting decision with the rotation in the squads. The rotation in the goalies. Most of the teams usually go with like one goalie and then have like a substitute goalie. But on the JV squad, they have 3 goalies, but they all spread out the games between each other.
The game starts off with St. Chris have the ball. It's kind of like the varsity team who is playing Benedictine right now at Benedictine, but they play both of their goalies there as well. So it's like passing that down. Passing middle to William Newman. Game starting off. St. Chris has a lot more of the possessioning, but you can already tell they're going to be more aggressive than they have been most of this year, especially last week. So something the coaches may have changed, or just knowing more about Benedictine because they play them more often.
Yeah, they're guaranteed going to be fighting for a win right here. It's interesting to see how they have a lot of the skilled players, like the Parker twins, Cash Kisner playing midfielder right now. Thinking of trying to not even let the ball get past the midway.
Right earlier there was Jake Parker looking for his twin brother,
Cash?
but um, Carline stepped in front of the pass. If he didn't, it looked like they had a great scoring opportunity. But Benedictine cleared the ball out, and looks like St. Chris will come back with it when they pass it back to Hewitt. Up to Jake. They called him out, but it looked like he was still in.
From our perspective
Yeah.
here up in the wrestling gym, it did look in.
We're right on the line as well. It looked like the ball was still on the line. Don't know what the ref saw there.
Jake Parker,
To
Colin
Wishnack.
Wishnack.
Good pass up to Carline, trying to one-tap it to Newman. Newman ends up with the ball shot. That was 2 feet above the goal. It was a
Wow.
close one, but love seeing these early shot opportunities for St. Chris.
That was very close. That looked very promising. Just a bit too wide at the end, but great opportunity there for the Saints.
The ball went forever away. Shot from Newman. The goalie today is Michael Dan for Benedictine.
Great interception there from Nick Parker. Takes a shot, but just too wide. He's eager. You can tell it.
He wants one, but that looked a little too far out for his range. But
A bit too far out.
they're still, like we said, they're going to be aggressive all day, shooting the ball, having a lot more opportunities.
Yeah, I guess it's a different story also for Nick Parker there. He wants redemption. Last week, missing that open wide shot against Cape Henry, just put him in a bad mood. But hopefully, he can get his redemption.
Yep. Benedictine may have a spot here if Wishnack gets, but Wishnack does get there in time. Benedictine ball.
August trying to get it to Keenan there, just a bit too odd.
It's a beautiful day today for soccer. It's been last week was a little rough weather, but so far today and over the weekend the weather's been nice. So good to see the grass to get some sun on it to keep it healthy and everything. As St. Chris are pushing it up the field, but intercepted by number 3 for Benedictine. That is Anderson Bolliard. Benedictine looks like they like to do a lot more one-person game, especially in the middle of the field. They like to break it all. And when they do try to pass it to each other, it's getting intercepted so far by St. Chris. Shot wasn't that hard of a shot right there by Nick Parker. He was told by Wishnack, I think, behind him to shoot the ball, but it wasn't that strong of a shot at all.
A bit, yeah, a bit disappointing from his past shots. He's been really getting the power on it, great skill, but we'll see what the coaches have to think about those wide open shots he's just been taking. Benedictine here playing a slower pace type of game. Nick intercepts it though.
Most teams that St. Chris have played against, they like pushing it up the side. So far today, Benedictine likes pushing it through the middle a lot to the playmakers in the midfield instead of down the sides through the strikers.
Yeah, very interesting. I feel this is better for St. Chris as well, how Benedict is playing very slowly. They can kind of take it more relaxed and maybe sometimes pick up the pace and sometimes if they need to just slow it down a bit and be more focused on where the passes are going.
That was a shot by Miles Carline. A little blob over the goal. Wasn't too much, more looking for accuracy than power right there. But when you're that close to goal, you just want to shoot as hard as possible and put it on net. Don't really aim at all. Just shoot as hard as possible in the area of the goal.
Colin Wishnack intercepts the goal kick. Cass try to get that to William Noon right there.
Great hustle there by Benedictine, number 16. That's Alex Corbett. Great kick right there by Jake Parker. But better defense there by Benedictine, Alex Corbett again, but looks like it will be a corner for St. Chris.
That looked very promising right there. Just a bit too long in the air where Corbett could catch up to to Jake right there.
Exactly.
Jake crosses in. Can William do something with it?
That was close to being a good header by Wishnack, but
Yeah.
the goalie got enough of the ball to push it out. I like the shot opportunities that were taken, but the shots aren't being hard, fast, or even accurate at all. It's been right to the goalie or sailing over the goal. So hopefully they settle down and look where they're shooting it before they actually shoot the ball.
Yeah, take a bit more time. It is a slower paced team, Benedictine, so maybe they can take more time, get a better wind up, and not just try to get it off.
Indeed. Kean pushing it up. Nick Parker shot just once again right to the goalie. Slow bouncer on the ground straight to the goalie. The goalie doesn't have to move much when it's right to him or it's sailing over the goal. So he's racking up saves so far, but it's not been impressive saves at all. As Benedictine has a scoring opportunity right here. But
Colin Wishnack just taking that over. Wow.
Great defense right there, and to keep it in bounds up the field. Right here, St. Chris needs to switch the field. Everyone's on the left side. Looks like they're doing it. Miles to William. William trying to beat a triple team right there. Just gets clobbered, but kicks it out in enough time. William to Seaman. Seaman, goal, bottom corner.
That was just beautiful. A little back and forth, a little 1-2.
A good give and go right there, straight to the bottom corner. Seaman right there, just he took his time, like we were talking about. Like you said, Benedictine plays a little slower, but so they have opportunities to take their time when they're shooting instead of just shooting it one tap. So he took his time, set the ball up, and then shot it straight to the bottom right corner.
Yeah, just great play right there from Cash Kisner and William Newman.
Now,
Great appreciation from the bench coming.
yep, 9 minutes in the game, already one goal. You like to see that offensively, but with 6 shots, one goal, that's not the best production, but you're still up 1-0. So it's good news early in the game still, though. Oh, he shoots it really far out.
Oh,
Ooh.
almost a goal. Wow.
I thought the goalie was going to have an easy catch, but it kept sailing and did not drop down. But luckily, it was outside the goal frame by like maybe 2 yards.
Wow, yeah. Just went over his head. A little fear in his heart, but they're just a bit too wide. Like, good chance from August Wood there.
William Newman on the ball, guarding it. Great defense right there from number 4, Alex Reed. Seaman with the ball. Just scored the goal. Benedictine was trying to push it up, but Colin Wishnack was right there to stop it as he passes it to Miles Carline, who's trying to look for William Newman, but a little too far, and out of the reach for number 4 for Benedictine to get, which is also William.
Got another chance here. Maybe looking for Newman here.
I'm a little surprised that Seaman didn't decide to shoot that ball right outside the arc. We've seen 3 or 4 shots today by St. Chris from about that area, but smarter play like we talked about. This level, it's not the greatest shot unless you're really able to hit it down most of the time. So a little smarter play though by Seaman.
Yeah, just trying to keep him more relaxed.
St. Chris is also playing the middle of the field a lot today, which is kind of odd. Shot up a little high once again by Nick Parker, but what I was saying was it's a little odd to see St. Chris play in the middle of the field so much because normally they push it down the sidelines and try to look for a cross in there. But today they're going through the middle to Miles Carline to look for William Newman just from up top.
Yeah, with these injuries, it's a way different story. There's the wingers like Nick Parker and Miles Carline or Cash Kisner coming in and moving into the midfield to replace those skilled positions. I guess it's working for them right now. So we'll see later in the game, though, if it's still working.
Yep, Parker brothers working together. Good pass right there by one of the Parker brothers to Seaman. Seaman gets a second shot off and is saved by the goalie. That's a good shot and a good save as well. The goalie had to move.
Very good shot, yeah. First time the goalie really had to do something there.
Yep. You like to see to get the goalie moving as an offensive guy. You don't want him just standing in there, just not knowing that the ball's not going to goal or just right to him for an easy pass.
Yeah. It's also, you can really see how more relaxed they are and how confident the squad is right now. The defensive line is past the midline. They're in the offensive half. They really know, like, just being safe about it or something. They're just going for it.
But with a situation like this, it can be scary, but it looks like they have more trust in their technique and skill level compared to Benedictine, especially like you said, that even the defenders are up really high, which is very rare to see. You normally have at least 1 or 2 guys back. St. Chris will be throwing the ball in. Benedictine had a good shot there. I think that was number 10 for Benedictine who slipped, but if he didn't slip, it looked like they had a good opportunity to get a crosser in.
Almost one of their first chances in this game here today. Let's see if they can make another one here.
I thought the ball went out on Benedictine, but instead they get to keep it, but Wishnack gets it right back for St. Chris. Pushing it up the side a little bit. I like St. Chris playing a little more passive as of now. They're really anxious and pushing it really quickly. at the beginning of the game, but now they're getting it around, looking for better opportunities instead of the first opportunity. As Parker shoots it,
Another one of those
and
shots.
I don't like those shots. It's a really far away, not accurate, a wild ball, no power behind it. But if he's going to shoot them, keep shooting them, make the defense play you. So when they do extend out, you get a nice, easy pass into Newman.
Exactly. Yeah, that might be his play if he can't get that shot off, and maybe just looking that he can see if he can get it off or not. But as you're saying, just playing mind games a bit, taking more relax. They scored in the what?
That got a little scary there for
Yeah,
Benedictine. They tried to pass it back to the goalie, got deflected. And then William Newman got there enough time and got a shot off, but it looked like it went off the goalie's foot in enough time. So St. Chris will be having a corner. Yep, they will. Back right corner. It is. It is one of the Parker brothers. That's Jake kicking it in.
looking for Colin Wishneck there, just couldn't get it off.
And
Well
goes
defended by number 5.
for Benedictine. That's Caleb Johnson. Oh, I don't know what was going on right there between Nick Parker and Seaman. Little miscommunication. Parker was just trying to tip it to him, and Seaman was going away from the ball, so Benedictine was able to get the ball and push it upfield. But Alex Reed was right there just to stop it.
Yeah. They are playing him very relaxed to St. Chris. I like that, but they can't start being lazy about it. Well, that wasn't lazy
That was
right
not
there.
lazy
Yeah.
right there. That was not smart at all either. But St. Chris does have 3 subs waiting to be subbed in as we speak. Can't tell who it is. One looks like Frankenberg, but the other 2 I can't really tell.
I'd have to guess Townsend Sexton and maybe Aiden Doyle, maybe.
You can hear Benedictine's coach yelling at their players to stop dribbling, make easy passes and smart passes, which that's going to be the only way to score on St. Chris today, because looks like one-on-one matchups is in St. Chris's favor as they're pushing it up for Seaman's shot and his second goal
Kisner,
of the game.
wow. That was just wonderful between Newman, Miles Carlon, and Cash Kisner right there. That was just amazing teamwork.
My bad earlier saying Seaman scored. It was Cash Kisner. Cash has switched numbers to 17, which Seaman was 17. So Cash Kisner has both of the goals today. But the first goal looked better for me, like player-wise, but better team production on the second goal, which as a coach you like to see the better team play than the player play.
Yeah. The new subs on here for St. Chris are Frankenberg, Townsend Sexton, and Hayden Doyle, as we guessed earlier.
Yup. Benedictine looks like they're all over the place. They're not really playing in their spots and positions that they're supposed to, because they're not spread out at all. They're all in the same 5 yards from each other throughout the whole field, which I guess that might be their play style, compress everything. But most of the time in soccer, it's spread it out so you can get good passing lanes in. Possible scoring opportunity up here for Benedictine, just off his foot a little wrong for Benedictine. Hewitt will come out to gather the ball. He just kicks it out though, but it goes straight to Benedictine. Official calls something.
I think it was a little shove there from Benedictine's attacker on Hewitt, but I don't think it was nothing too bad.
Nothing too serious. He is holding his rib. No, he's not. Looked like he was leaning over, holding his rib for a
Yeah.
second, but he should be all good as he gets a kick, but just tosses it to Wishnak to dribble up the field.
And we've seen throughout the season that Wishnak has been taking those big goalie kicks. He does have a boot. He's got a massive leg.
Pushes up to Frankenberg, has an opportunity. Goalie comes out and gets enough kick of the ball. I'm surprised he didn't go down to just gather the ball, but it worked out for Benedictine. Great slide tackle right there from Jake Parker as he's going to cross it in, but go through the goalie's hands.
Wow.
Kean had a opportunity.
It just missed the ball there. Wow. We do have an injury on the field.
We are back. After the injury, the player is getting help from his coach walking around the field right now. He's soft walking on his left foot, but the plays coming back, and Benedictine will have the ball. Up to Jake. Jake has an opportunity to cross it in. He does. That was a good look, though, right to Jack Frankenberg, but a little too far. But you like to see those looks. That's what we're used to from this JV squad is the cross in from the sides straight to the middle instead of coming up from up top, which has normally been working better. But you like to see them a little bit of everything through these games. As we push it up to Jack Frankenberg, Keats the goalie has a shot opportunity a little wide. I think he was crossing it because he knew the goalie was out instead of shooting it. But
Yeah, that
number
was a
19,
smart decision, guaranteed.
Kean wasn't there yet.
Center back Colin Wishnak, miles over the goal. Wow,
Like you talked about, has a big leg, so
that's true.
he can hit that ball very far, but maybe not accurate.
Yeah,
But you like seeing him get a shot off, especially with how much work he puts in on the defensive end. Doesn't allow many people past him. He's one of the best defenders on the team, especially in 1v1 situations.
yes, he is their go-to guy for that back, center back, the stopper, as they so call it. He's their go-to guy for those one-on-one, even without a goalie situations.
Here he is again. He may shoot it. He does shoot it. A good shot, but right to the goalie. That was more on cage, though.
That was.
So he was settling it down a little farther out, but right to the goalie. Missed kick by Benedictine. St. Chris will have the ball. That's to Cash Kisner. To Parker. Parker shoots it. Barely misses.
Wow.
The goalie for Benedictine looked so casual on that, just expecting it, knowing it was going to go over. But from our angle, it looked like it was going to go in.
That looked like it was going to go in. But that casualness will kill him eventually. He's guaranteed to hope that Nick Parker still takes those shots and will not stop taking those shots. And it's going to show that he cannot take it too casual with Nick Parker.
I haven't seen the goalie kick the ball very deep. He normally kicks it to his wings. See if he'll kick one deep here. A little deeper, but straight to Cash Kisner.
Didn't really have any air on that. Just a little bullet pass.
That was Nick trying to look for Townsend Sexton. Here's Jake trying to beat Benedictine to the corner. Almost out by Benedictine, but a great play right there.
Townsend getting it to Cash Kisner. Cash Kisner with a shot.
Almost had a hat trick in the first 23 minutes
Yeah.
of the game. That would have been crazy. That was a good shot, but also a great look by Townsend.
Great pass there. That would have been a good assist. Um, great teamwork and chemistry for letting Frankenberg letting Cash take that shot and not just trying to take it for himself.
Oh, good play right there from Jack Frankenberg, trying to get a shot opportunity to come out. The goalie just comes out and tries to deck him and doesn't even play for the ball.
That's got to be a foul of some sort, right? Just
Yeah.
not even going for the ball and just decking the attacker.
Puts his shoulder down straight into his chest. Everything looked illegal there. As Jake gets a kick in. And a great goal right there from number 21, Trey Mallet. That was a great pass, though, by Jake.
He's usually a center back. How do you find himself all the way up there? But great technique, great goal, good positioning, and just got in there.
3 goals for St. Chris in the first 24 minutes of the game. That's great news for their offensive power, especially missing 2 guys that play a lot and they rely on to score goals, especially coming off a slow start Friday in their game against Cape Henry. Benedictine trying to push it up the left side a lot more than the right. At the beginning of the game, we thought they were going to be pushing up through the middle because it looked like that, but now they've moved to the left side, which that's where St. Chris's power of their defense is. So it's very hard to do that against this type of defensive front they have over there with Wishneck and Alex Reed.
Yeah, I guess they haven't. The Benedict hasn't really been very successful with their offensive plays. They've been getting through maybe like once, but it's always been kicked out by Hewitt, the goalie. So let's see if they can do
has
something.
a shot opportunity, but stopped right there by number 3 of Benedictine. That's Anderson Bolliard. Great tackle or just defensive play right there by Cash Kisner. Trying to get it to Parker, but just great play by number 16 of Benedictine, just waiting for the right time to kick it.
Good interception from Hayden Doyle, but next time we'd like to see that be kept in. But good deflection, stopping the ball a bit, letting the defense get in their positions. I know they've been playing pretty aggressive and been up, so
Good pass
plays.
there by Townsend to get into Jack. Oh, that was a great play by Jake Parker right there. Got his defender turning around and then had an opportunity to get a pass through the middle end, but just hit off his toe barely.
Benedictine defense getting real riled up for nothing right there. They are 3-0. If I was on the field right now, I'd just point at the scoreboard. But, yeah, interesting. Very interesting. Hopefully it doesn't bite back.
Just a barely touched by the goalie. Like, that's a scary sight to see if you're Benedictine play. Good header, though, by St. Chris.
Great technique from Miles O'Brien there. Wow.
That was great dribbling until we got into the middle of 3 guys, but still, St. Chris keeps the ball to Jack Frankenberg. A shot opportunity, bottom right corner. Once again, that is Cash Kisner, and that is his 3rd goal
With a
of
hat
the game.
trick.
That's
wow.
a hattie.
In the first half, first 30 minutes of the game, hat trick.
He has 3 of the 4 goals.
Yeah, that's gotta feel good.
An accidental handball right there from number 23 of St. Chris, Jeremiah Hughes. You can already see St. Chris putting their bench players in. They just subbed out 4 guys that started the game, so they're getting through, letting everyone play, keep everyone fresh as well. But in a game like this, you're up 4-0. Play the guys that don't get too much playing times in those closer games, get experience and just have fun against a team that is so close to St. Chris and is even a rivalry game to most players.
Yeah, always a good quote from Coach Toon. Starters score them goals so the backups can get in. It's just trying to get the playing times to the people who don't usually get in. But yeah, as you said, just keeping the team fresh for the next game.
A good kick out by number 3 of Benedictine. That's Anderson Bolliard. He's so far for Benedictine had the best game for them, but it's not been enough as Jack Frankenberg looked like an opportunity there, but a good slide tackle just to misdrop everything right there. Parker just playing great defense right there until he decides to grab the jersey of Benedictine. He was in the right position. Didn't look like he needed to grab and pull him down, but
Could have guaranteed gotten to the ball there first with the speed, but interesting. Parkers are always known to be very aggressive.
they like contact. They're very physical, even for their size.
And they always show their contact and their strength also by them bodying people out and stuff, even though, as you said, with their size.
That was just a weird pass from Benedictine straight to a St. Chris player with no Benedictine player around. Little odd. Here comes the Jack Frankenberg. Oh, looks like he got shoved in the back a little bit, but no call.
That seemed like a very clean tackle to me, but I guess the referee thought that it was a bit maybe shovery or something like that.
Goalie kick. That was the best kick by the goalie today, which may give them an opportunity as they're up here. They're past Alex Reed so far, but they still have to get past Wishnack, but decide to shoot it, and that's a save by Grant Hewitt, first of the game. Push it up to Townsend Sexton. Has an opportunity to get a Jack Frankenberg a little too high, maybe to the backside. A big collision, but still be St. Chris ball.
Big
Parker.
Shot just deflected by the goalie.
That was a good save. He
That
put
was
it
a good
on
save.
target. It looked like he was going to go bottom left corner. The goalie had to move and get low to save that. So good shot decision, good shot selection, good shot placement, just a better save. St. Chris ball. Pass was a little too far from Benedictine to his teammate. We have William Newman and Miles Carline coming back in for St. Chris. Taking out Cash Kisner. Hat trick man, we can say, and number 22, which is Jack Frankenberg.
He's had some good looks. It's just always been pretty much him versus 4 of their defenders, so couldn't really do much. Or getting decked by the keeper.
Yeah.
Nothing he can really do.
Yep. Jack's been pushing the ball well right there. He even set up Cash Kisner for a goal.
He did.
Help him out, but Cash is getting all the credit for the goals so far today. Love to see it, though, for him. 8 minutes left in the first half. St. Chris is up by 4 points. And Benedictine has 1 shot on cage and 1 save for St. Chris. They haven't been in a very stressful situation yet this game. Great defense like that has come up a lot. As they do get a cross in there, looks like it's going to be an offsides. From up here, you can tell that was offsides.
Yeah, that was interesting plays here from Benedictine, but yeah, they can get by with that one.
Yep. St. Chris goalie Grant Hewitt was trying to get a quick start there and kick the ball down the field quick, but the official is going to call it back and have to make them redo it.
At least no penalization, like giving the other team a free kick or something with that ball. But everyone makes mistakes. It's always good to learn. In this game, it's good to learn.
Here is Colin Wishnack, the guy with the biggest leg on the team. He can clear that ball out there as it goes to Nick Parker up the field to William Newman. This is a scoring opportunity. The goalie's going to try to come out. He beats the goalie off the defender's legs. Townsend Sexton had a shot opportunity. the goalie got back to save it just in enough time, but clapping in Townsend Sexton's face.
That is crazy. I mean, another one of those moments, just putting it at the scoreboard. But that was a great look, great opportunity. Just the Benedictine defenders getting there. But yeah, good job.
Good hustle by Benedictine. Good opportunities by St. Chris, but Miles Carline kicking in the middle. Townsend Sexton going up to header. It misses it, but he's just going to reset it. Maybe another cross comes in for Miles Carline. Kick to Wishnack. Great clear out by Benedictine at number 13.
Great tackle by Jeremiah Hughes there. Just had to go the Benedictine defenders again. Alex Reed just taking over with speed. Wow.
See if St. Chris can put 5 in the first half up. They got about 6 minutes left to do it. I think they can. They've got a lot of scoring opportunities, especially just in the past 2 minutes. They're getting scoring looks. So if they keep it up, it can be successful. 5 goals in the first half is a lot, and is good for their momentum, good for their character. But at some point, you gotta let it back and not keep scoring and be respectful.
Exactly. Not trying to break the kids out there, but yeah, it's good for their confidence again after the big loss and the very good game ending up in a tie on Friday. But yeah, it's good morale boost for them.
A good
William
pass up there
Newman.
got through the defender to William Newman, who it is just a 2-on-3 for St. Chris, so they decide not to push it, play a little passive to Miles Carline, kick up to Newman. Newman gets a shot off, and that is right
That
to
is
the
a
goal.
Goal, wow. Just simple work. Simple.
Keep it simple, and let your techniques and things you practice every day come in hand, and don't do anything special. Happened right there. The goalie looked like he could have saved that, but just stood there. Don't know what that really was. Could have laid out for it, just even move his feet to the left a little, but besides, he thought it was probably going to miss the goal because it was a great placement shot right there by William Newman.
Yeah.
So that's 5 goals in the first half so far for St. Chris with about 4 minutes left.
That's great stuff there. Just maybe his ego just boosting up a bit there. Just thinking, oh, he's going to miss it, but then getting the shot off.
If you're Benedictine, you don't even have to score right here. You just want to go get some couple good plays, couple good shot opportunities just to have a little bit of confidence going into half. But starting off rough right here, St. Chris steals the ball after one pass after the goal. Good moves right there. Way too high.
Wow. Yeah.
But you like to see them
Sky.
taking it, especially
Yeah.
with a lot of players out there that don't get too much playing time.
Exactly, and this is one of those games where they can take those risky shots, and but they won't get yelled at or taken out of the game because of it. So, just time for experimenting a bit.
Exactly. There's 3 minutes left, but on the sideline, I don't see Coach Cousins. I just see Coach Berry, Coach Nickel. Don't know where he's at, but so far the 2 coaches that are on the sideline are doing great leading this team. Trey Mallett, who does have a goal this game, has an opportunity to get an assist right here if he plays it right, tries to get past number 3, but number 3 for Benedictine, Anderson Bullard, has a good play right there, but will wind up in a St. Chris corner coming up from Townsend Sexton.
Townsend and Miles Carlon really competing over the corner kick here.
They really both want the corner, but it looks like Miles was looking for Townsend to get a finish, but it was close. He had an opportunity, got back to Wishnack, who tried to just get it into the goal, but it was a little to the left. But once again, the goalie for Benedictine looks way too relaxed for allowing up 5 goals so far.
Yeah.
Another shot opportunity.
Then
And
that
a
is a
goal.
goal. Wow. You could see that was going in.
Yep.
Another one of those ego moments from the goalie right there, not even jumping for the ball. But yeah, wow.
He
Great
thought
goal there from Nick
the
Parker.
goalie definitely thought he was closer into the goal than he was. And Nick Parker gets a great shot, probably his 5th or 6th shot from out there today, but finally gets one to go to put Saints up 6 still in the first half with a minute to go.
That was far back.
That
I said
was.
every single time, every single shot, he just kept on moving farther back. But that's one for the highlight reel.
That one will count, and he kept moving back because his first couple shots were just going over the goal as they get another scoring opportunity right here possible, but stopped by Benedictine, number 4. He clears it up. Jeremiah's right there to Townsend Sexton, able to get a shot off, but the goalie is there. Right there, the goalie got down to save it. He didn't out-ego it, didn't think it was going out. Even if it's going to be close as a goalie, or even if you think it's going to go out, you want to get that ball, settle it, give it opportunity for y'all to get it instead of a 50-50
Exactly.
goalie kick later.
You always got to show effort.
Colin Wishnack putting some moves in. Looked like he's scoring opportunity, standing up his defender right now. He's trying to get a shot off, but a better pass would be better here as he passes it to 21. A little kick up to Newman. Had an opportunity, but the goalie gathers the ball. That was scary, though,
That
for
was very
Benedictine.
scary.
Good defense right there by Miles Carlon. He shoots it from out there and is over the goalie's hand. He jumped for that one, and that was top cheddar, as someone would say. But that was a great goal, great way to end the half, as there is 40 on the clock, which is the end of the first half. St. Chris up 7-0 with a great offensive performance highlighted by Cash Kisner. We'll be back after the break. welcome back to the matchup between JV Soccer of St. Chris and Benedictine, where St. Chris has scored 7 goals in the first half, as they have another scoring opportunity right here. But highlighting the first half is Cash Kistner with 3 goals. He has a hat trick, and that was in the first 25 minutes of the game. He put a hat trick up, and then since then, 3 other guys scored. So it's a great game to start as they get another shot off right there, but that is saved by the goalie of Benedictine. But if you're a St. Chris player, what are you trying to do right here, Leopold?
I would say here, just take it really relaxed. Like, let it play out. Don't get too stressed about it. Don't make bad passes. Just try to, see if you can have some fun with it, to be honest. Like, you're up by 7 goals, so try not to just show it in their face. Maybe do some skill moves, Just have fun with it.
Goal opportunity right here. And
And
as
that's a
we
goal.
talk about it, that is Jake Parker with a goal. A pass up from Cash Kistner, so now he has a hat trick or an assist to his hat trick, so that's 4 points for him so far today. But St. Chris does have their starting lineup out there so far.
Yeah, interesting move there from the coaches, Nickel and Coach Barry. Interesting. I'll think more of that, so not to, demoralize, kind of like pity rules or something like that. But, yeah, going full at it.
Now it's 8-0 for St. Chris within 1 minute into the second half. If you're a Benedictine, you just want to play your hearts out. Just don't give up. Keep playing. Try to get a point. Just 1 point will give you confidence. You don't want to go into your next game knowing that you got destroyed and got shut out when your defense allowed up close to double-digit points. So they need to keep being aggressive, but need to be even more aggressive on offense with only having 1 shot on cage, which was saved by Grant Hewitt, who isn't getting much talk about today because there's not much action down there for St. Chris.
Exactly. I think it's been in St. Chris's half maybe 3 times, and as you said, only 1 shot taken. So, yeah, maybe they'll start with 1 here.
Yep, but stopped
not.
right there by Trey Mallett, who does have a goal today.
Didn't even cross the middle line. Wow. Yeah.
A cross in from August, kicked out by Benedictine, but will be St. Chris's ball. August is throwing it in. It is Benedictine ball after that play. St. Chris just kicking it out of bounds. Grant just calling out numbers for his defenders to watch out for this goalie kick, but the goalie for Benedictine, he normally likes to go to his low wings just right beside him. Easy, simple pass, but because of that, they can't get him up much because St. Chris is playing really aggressive on the defensive side on Benedictine's side of the field.
Yeah, it's usually interception if he tries to kick it up to one of his attackers.
And that's the 4th goal right there by Cash Kistner. 4.
That's
4 goals by him already, and an assist. That's 5 points with 36 more minutes left to play in this game. Crazy.
That's very crazy. Wow.
You
You think that they take him out right now, but they're just letting him play.
They may be. It looks like, is that Hayden Doyle coming in? Can't really tell.
Yeah.
But he came to play today. Came to go put up goals nonstop. It does look like they are taking him out. Cash Kistner may not see him for the rest of the today, but even though that he's had one heck of a game. Started on the right foot, started with the first 2 goals of the game, and then got the 4th goal of the game, and then got the first goal of this half. Crazy.
Yeah.
Or first assist of this half, and then the 2nd goal of this half. So first 2 points on both halves is crazy to start out a game, especially coming slow off of last week.
Yeah, also very demoralizing come into the second half with 2 goals already under 4 minutes. Yeah, but maybe they'll come through and score 1. You never know.
He is talking about Benedictine. That is They get a free kick right here. Kick it up, but the goalie will be right here. No really opportunity right there from Benedictine. They just kicked the ball as far as possible, but straight to the middle of nowhere where the goalie Grant Hewitt could come out and gather it. This could be a great opportunity for them, but just kicks it out of bounds, kicks it behind the player. It looked like it was going to be a great scoring opportunity for them, but just a missed kick accidentally, just goes straight out of bounds. But maybe this is it for them. Don't have really anybody to cross it into, though, for Benedictine. They're able to push it up the side, but no one to pass it into, as Benedictine player is banged up, taking a knee for right now. Looks like he got kicked in the knee. That's number 19, Mark Porter. Don't know exactly what it was, but he was holding his knee area on his left leg.
But is walking off, so hopefully nothing too bad.
It's St. Chris ball, but just kicked it to Benedictine right here. Maybe St. Chris will get the ball back. It looks a little confusing out there right now. Don't know who has the ball. It will be St. Chris ball with number 15. That's Charlie Bland. Kick up the field to Jake Parker. He's just dribbling all the way down. Does get a cross in there to Alex Reed, and he barely misses the header. That was a great connection. Even this late, even this much in the game, you'd love to see that play just for later in the year, which more opportunities like that will come, because that is where Jake Parker normally plays, on that right wing. Alex Reed isn't normally there. He's more on the defensive side, but
yeah, giving it a chance on
giving it a chance, and you love to see him being aggressive right there, and Jake Parker believing in him. Back to Alex Reed, who just had the header shot that barely missed to the middle. That's number 18.
Going through his defenders, just kicked out though before he takes that shot.
That was Con Weiss.
The goalie from last game against Cape Henry getting a shot in the field. So that's always good to see.
Yeah, I like to see what the JV coaching staff is doing. They got 3 goalies that are very capable of what they do and how they play, but they let them all play one game and they just rotate them. But the other 2 goalies, they don't just sit on the sideline. They dress them and are able to play. Haven't seen Welch out there so far today, but most likely will be out there at some point today. As Benedictine did look like they have an opportunity, but St. Chris kicks it out. But it goes off of Benedictine last, so it still will be St. Chris ball. It will be a free kick for St. Chris, and that is number 15, Charlie Blandon, kicking it.
Giving it Colin Weiss. Colin Weiss giving it back.
That's the Seaman. It looked like he saved it, but from this angle, it's hard to tell. But they said it was out on St. Chris, so it will be Benedictine's ball. This has probably been the longest it's been on St. Chris side of the field for Benedictine all game, which is a positive sign for them, but it's a little too much, a little too late. So
exactly.
Or most likely, there's still 30 minutes left in the game, but 9 goals in 30 minutes is a little crazy in soccer or any sport. Let's be for real.
Yeah, that would be insane. It is doable, but not likely at all, as you were saying.
It looked like that might have been a handball right there by number 15, Charlie Blandon, but instead, the officials didn't see it, said it hit off his chest, and St. Chris will keep possession of the ball. Great interception there, though, by Benedictine player. Can't see who it is, but he's dribbling past. He has 1 so far, but just gathered by 3. Good look right there to the cross side. Shot opportunity. Wide, though. That is number 11 for Benedictine.
Wow. Impressive by number 16 right there.
Number 16, number 11, both right there. Neither of them are on our sheet, so we don't know their names. But that was a great play for them. Most promising and scary play for St. Chris. Like you don't in this type
Very.
of game, you don't want to let up a single goal. You want to have a shutout and
Exactly.
help out Grant Hewitt here. But they had a 2-on-1 at the end. Seaman against the two Benedictine guys, but a missed shot at the end allowed St. Chris to keep it 0 goals for Benedictine. As they were in the corner right here, an opportunity to cross the ball, they decided to kick it up, and it was a little hard for Benedictine to gather it smoothly, but there's a double team down in the bottom. A good kick to the middle, scoring opportunity right here, but better play by number 21 of St. Chris, Trey Mallet. Started playing offense at the beginning of this game, now down here playing defense. Love to see that he can do it all.
Yeah.
First corner for Benedictine coming up today. Looks like, can't really tell who it is.
Great crossing to number 3 defender.
A good shot opportunity, but better save right there from Grant Hewitt. That was a scary opportunity, but great corner kick right there from Benedictine. Went to far post, but gathered well, kicked into the middle, and a good shot from Benedictine, but better play for Grant Hewitt, which is his second save of the game.
Alex Reed here. Oh, can. Oh,
That was a
wow.
great goalie play right there for Benedictine. Saved the first one. Looked like
It would have been a goal there for number 18.
which is Weiss, but he got right in front of that shot as well, and got two good big saves for Benedictine. And you saw him fired up after that for Benedictine, their goalie, which is number 0, Michael Dan.
Yeah, I just want to talk about Grant Hewitt here a bit so far. I mean, it's not been a really too busy game for him, but I've been noticing that even on offense that he's been giving out call outs, he's been yelling about helping his teammates, and when it does come to the goal, he then saves it. So
He's having one heck of a game so far. And like you said, I've heard him say, keeper, 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 like even when no one's around him. Like just keep it consistent, for your teammates so they know what they're going to get out of you every day you play, which is helpful when it comes to later in the year against bigger and better teams that they will play against. Weiss is pushing up with Townsend Sexton. Townsend Sexton trying to dribble through two guys. He gets past one, but kicked out by number 17 of Benedictine, and it looks like it will be a corner possibly for St. Chris. No real signal yet.
yeah, St. Chris
And
taking
it
it
will
real
be a
slow.
corner. It will be a corner for St. Chris, but like you said, they're taking it real slow. Though, really relaxed,
Very relaxed.
which is good.
I love it how it's just getting the substitutes in and letting them play a bit. And I mean, they're playing well. There's no goals yet.
No goals allowed, and
Getting a bit more chances in, but it's as long as they don't score a goal, so it's
yeah,
always good.
Grant Hewitt will keep it 0 for as long as possible, doing some good work. But the guys that are in are also still getting scoring opportunities as a corner does come in, kicked out by Benedictine, and it will be another corner play here. So with that corner, it looks like it was from Townsend Sexton, which it is. You would hope to get it a little bit higher to get over that front line, to get it more to the middle and back post. See what he does here. He does get it higher to the middle of the field to O'Brien, but is just covered up by Benedictine beautifully. But looks like St. Chris may still have possession. It's a little scrum right here. O'Brien's hustling, trying to beat the one-on-one opportunity. Benedictine kicks it out, though. A little kickback to Hewitt, just resetting everything little by little. A good push up by O'Brien. Oh, the goalie deflected it, but deflected it right into the Colin Weiss's foot, and it just went straight, really close to the goal, but just wide of it. So it would still say 9-0 for St. Chris. But as we speak, we get two more subs in for St. Chris. Number 23, Jeremiah Hughes, and the goalkeeper that played earlier last week against Christ College, Connor Welch, who we were talking about earlier, is now in, playing about the same position as his brother, who starts on varsity, which they are playing Benedictine right now. Hopefully we can get an update to tell y'all later.
But yeah, I remember in the old days, me and Connor Welch, center back, him being center back, me right back in 8th grade soccer days. Yeah, we were the ultimate duo.
Ultimate duo back there. As a good goalie play right here for Benedictine, pushing it up, but straight to Seaman, who is pushing it up. Great look to Weiss, who gets a shot off and off the crossbar. That was a bullet of a shot. And they're all coming up to him, tapping him on the back, but that was a great shot and almost great execution right there from Seaman to Weiss.
Wow, that was striker potential right there. Oh my God, what a bullet, as you said. That was just impressive.
Yep. If that was about 2 inches more down, that was going in, because it would go crossbar down or even just crossbar in. It was a great shot. Hopefully he gets one. He's had 3 shots on this half, but no goals yet for them. Hayden Doyle has the ball. Looks like he's trying to do it himself right here, but great defensive stop right there from Benedictine. There's O'Brien. Maybe he will get a third shot off this half. Good fake right there. Get another shot. Oh, a little interesting play. Can't tell if he's inside the box or not. It looks like he's right outside the box, so it will just be a free kick and not a PK. So
he's allowed to take it. Wow. Yeah, that's good. Maybe gets his chance here to score.
Maybe does get a chance to score or just get an assist. You could lob it up, hopefully to either Townsend Sexton or Hayden Doyle on the far left side. Two very athletic kids over there. They're taking it very slow right here as we're creeping up on 18 minutes in the first half. A high shot right there from O'Brien. You could tell he was wanting that goal right away.
He wanted a little top ends, a little banger. But yeah, that was a good shot. I mean, he's usually found in the right back position. He's usually a fullback, but being put up here for the wingers and attacking. So yeah, let's see what he can do.
You'd love to see everyone playing a little bit out of their position today. It will only make your skill better and understand in your own position, like what other people are seeing at their field and see when someone's open or not. So this game's just going to help their chemistry and understanding of the game just so much better, even though it is a blowout.
Great tackle from Miles O'Brien there. And
it kept in right there from St. Chris, but straight to a Benedictine player, but is met by Colin Weiss right away. There's not much these Benedictine guys are able to do. A lot of them are just walking out, knowing the game's basically over. But St. Chris, with their large bench, has a lot of players in there that haven't played much today or at all. So they got fresh legs and wanting to score, which the coaches are allowing them, as we have another shot by Colin Weiss. But that's his 4th shot this half. 0 goals, though.
Interesting that they're not doing a little maybe even forfeit for this at the end of the game.
No.
No.
We would never forfeit. Like, we want to keep playing the game, let everyone play. You don't know whatever could happen, but even though it doesn't look a realistic comeback, but you want everyone to play, get some time in there, get better as a team. And even for Benedictine, hopefully they can get a goal or 2 in just to get confidence going into their next game. Don't know when that is, but you don't ever want to lose a game by this much. And it's just moralizing going into the next couple games. It's kind of like the Dolphins Broncos 70-20 game. Like, and then Broncos came out the next week and played very well
Against the Bears, right?
against the Bears and got a win. While on the other hand, Dolphins played Bills, who's a very good team, but ended up losing. So it's a very
That's
could
true.
be very matchup related here today as well.
I mean, if I do recall that the Broncos had a really big comeback at the end of the game. What was it, 28-7, and
It
then
was a very
come
big
back
comeback.
from that. And maybe that might happen today. You never know.
Never know. They're Benedictine's pushing up on the left. Good play by Connor Welch as he does get shoved as chasing for the ball, but keeps it in. And that is to number 11 of St. Chris. He's pushing up the sideline. Does get tripped by Benedictine. Has got a late call, so it looked like it was a penalty and didn't give it to him right away. But once he fell, they just gave him the penalty.
Yeah.
19 more minutes left in this game. I think everyone so far has gotten through for St. Chris, and I'm pretty sure it's same for Benedictine because Benedictine doesn't have a big bench and they've been subbing. So I think most of them got through, but St. Chris, I'm pretty sure everyone has gotten through, which normally does happen. Normally they get to most guys through, but not with this much extra playing time. So it's great to see.
Yeah, I love to see them. I mean, seen a lot of names, a lot of faces, a lot of numbers on the back of the jerseys, as you said, who don't get that much playing time. But yeah, they've been playing the entire game pretty much. I think until they were 4-0, they've been just playing their subs and stuff.
Ball runs out into the road right in front of a car. Good thing the car did not run over the ball, but it is Benedictine's ball for a throw in right here. I like that they're been a little more aggressive this half, but kind of you have to be. But it is getting more opportunities for them. Good kick out right there by Welch.
Corner opportunity here for Benedictine. I mean, last time it did look promising. I
It
will
did.
not lie. The cross did look promising.
But it did come from the right side, so maybe it's a different foot. Does not get as high, and that is Hewitt right there. Does get a good kickoff, even though with a guy right in his face, right to Townsend Sexton, pushing it up. Maybe has a chance for a cross. He does cross it in. That is straight to Colin Weiss. One more. And, Siemens open on the left side if he gets it there, but he was looking there but got deflected by a Benedictine player. May go out, may stay in. It's hard to tell over here, but definitely went out now. They call it, and it will be a corner for St. Chris.
Looks like we've got Harry Bird on the corner here. First corner of the season. Let's see what he can do.
Corner coming up. He kicks it. And over the head of Hayden Doyle, but does get a shot off. Goalie
Connor
save.
Welch, the goalie getting a shot off. Yeah, wow.
Couldn't tell if that was Connor Welch or Hayden Doyle, but right there, both of them getting a shot opportunity perhaps, but goalie gets a big save right there, which has made him have a lot of saves, but more goals allowed. Good defense right there by Connor Welch. Passes it up to Townsend Sexton, I think that was. It was. So, but cleared back out straight to St. Chris. Jeremiah to Connor, my bad. Great kick right
what
there, but
through ball,
Connor,
holy.
but it is saved. It looked like it was far out, but it was saved well. Hayden Doyle has the ball and is kicked out of bounds by a Benedictine player, off of Benedictine player, whatever you would like to count it, but it will be a corner for St. Chris, and it looks like Townsend Sexton will kick it. No, it's not. It looks like could be. It's
Miles
not
O'Brien? No, it's not O'Brien. It's
Can't tell who it is, but it's a big kick straight to the middle. Connor Welch had an opportunity to score, but saved once again by a goalie. Benedictine's running it out, dribbling it, tries to get a far pass, but just blocked right there by Seaman. Trying to save it, but barely goes out of bounds and will be Benedictine's ball for a throw-in. Jack Frankenberg is being subbed in right now for Townsend Sexton. With 15 minutes left in the game, there hasn't been much scoring since about the first 7 minutes of this half, so it's been a pretty even matchup, but for the second half. But it's still a 9-0 blowout so far. Benedictine has had one scary opportunity, and there will be a penalty by number 30, Harry Bird. But like we said, it's been a blowout. St. Chris has had control since the very start with Cash Kisner coming in, getting an early hat trick, 3 of the 4 first goals in the first 25 minutes. But crazy how Benedictine has responded, and they didn't just fold. They've been playing hard throughout the whole way, especially the goalie. At the beginning of the game, it looked like he was just allowing goals going in or thinking they were going to go over, but this half he's been hustling, diving for goals, diving for saves, and has had a bunch of saves this half. As a scary opportunity comes right here. Grant Hewitt does come out, kicks the ball out, and now it'll be a corner for Benedictine. But that was a great play by Anderson Bolliard for Benedictine, who I highlighted earlier in this game, was playing great defense earlier for them, but now getting the opportunity to score has been all over the field for them. Definitely their highlight and one of their better players today.
Yeah, he's been playing good. He's been on defense, offense now, I guess. He's just also been playing everywhere.
Connor Welch headers the ball out. It looked like an opportunity for a goal for Benedictine, but the goalie of last week jumps up and dodges it. But they do get a scary opportunity. Connor Welch does get in front of the ball and kicks it out. That's to Harry Bird, who's trying to get past one defender, but it looks like Benedictine's number 10 will stop him. Tries to kick it, but that is very, very, very high above the goal. It went about double the goal's height above the goal. Got a little too much of the ball right there.
Absolute skyrocketed.
The ball went flying with how far it went, so the goalie had to chase it, and it still is not back. He finally has made it onto the field and has to set the ball up for them. Here comes a goalie kick from Grant Hewitt. Offsides opportunity that was called offsides for Benedictine, but Connor Welch was there either way for a great slide tackle on number 3 of Benedictine, Anderson Bolliard. But still, Connor Welch has had a great game. Didn't play much of the first half, even got subbed in halfway through the second half, but has been firing on all cylinders today. Had 2 shot opportunities, but more impressive the defensive play from him today, especially as a goalie. You love him standing up for one of his fellow goalies and making the job much easier for them. So he's here to just get another clear ball out. Another scoring opportunity possibility for St. Chris. See if they get double digits on the board. That's Jeremiah Hughes right now with the ball. Good defensive play by Benedictine. They have a very big scoring opportunity. Siemens trying to run back also with Trey Mallet. Shot opportunity, but a great save by Grant Hewitt, and that's his 3rd of the game. Like you were talking about, Leopold. He hasn't had much action today, but when he does, he's been playing outstanding. As he gets a great punt for an opportunity from Jack Frankenberg down there. Maybe he crosses it, he shoots it, and a good save by Benedictine's goalie. So two back-to-back saves by each goalie for each team. So the
Mm.
goalie stands. See which one's doing better. But three big saves for Grant Hewitt, allowing keeping a shutout with about 10 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, I just love how Grand Hughes is being calm, collected, keeping his cool. That was pretty much a 1v1. But yeah, he's just not jumping out too far, not leaving open spaces for crosses. He's just keeping it relaxed.
Benedictine trying to get another play here possible. Um, Seaman against one of the Benedictine players. Seaman's playing good defense. Very soft shot for Benedictine. It does go out of bounds, but right there, Grant Hewitt was about to pick the ball up, decided to let it roll out of bounds so he can get a goalie kick instead of having to punt it or throw it. A big kick up, but right to Benedictine player. Kick out once again by Connor Welch. A good through ball right there to number 11 of St. Chris. He has a corner opportunity. Makes an easy pass to Jack Frankenberg. Kicked out of bounds, though. It looks like it might be off of Benedictine's. It is, so it's a corner for St. Chris. After this corner kick, it was a little line drive, but straight to Weiss. See if he had an opportunity, but in 3-3 guys, Benedictine kicks it out. They could have another scoring opportunity, possibly if he gets a through ball up, but he just decides to settle it. And great defense right here by Jeremiah Hughes so far. Here's Trey Mallet playing defense. Good kick ball out. But coming up later this week is big two streams here, home games for St. Chris Varsity Sports, with starting off with varsity soccer under the lights, 6:30 Friday night, the day before homecoming against Trinity, who they have lost to earlier this year by 2 goals, or by 1 goal.
Yeah.
They lost to them by 1 goal, but St. Chris um, wanting to bounce back, having big players coming back off of not being able to play, but seeing it, see what St. Chris has to bring. I know there will be a crowd out here. This concession stand will be open, which has been producing a lot this year for night games and football games. They've been getting a lot of good looks. But if you're a student, come out, support. It is a blackout. If you're a parent, come out and support. Love to see anyone here. Try to get as many people to come watch that game on Friday night. But if you're not there, we will be streaming it. We'll have sideline interviews at halftime and also post-game interviews as well. So it's looking forward to be a great stream on Friday at 6:30. Come out and support. The second stream, though, hold on, Connor Welch kicks it back to the goalie. Little opportunity here possible for Benedictine, but looks like St. Chris will settle it out on Benedictine, so St. Chris ball. But back to what I was saying, the second really big sport is varsity football. They will be playing Fuma at 2:30 on Saturday. It is our homecoming game, so come out and support. It should be fun. They're starting. There will be a lot of food here. They have food trucks coming. There will be games on the yard. All that stuff starts at 12, while the game will start at 12:30. So come out, be a fan. Saturday night or Saturday middle of the day. Don't have much to do. It should be a great event here. A lot of fun. I know I will most likely be here. I will be here. I'll definitely be here Friday. I'm doing sideline reporting, and we'll also be in the student section that we have. So both of those events are going to be great. Come out, support, and if you're not able to make it, we will be streaming both of them on STC TV on YouTube. Now we have a goal kick here from the goalie of Benedictine. Grant Hewitt is telling all the defenders to drop because it could get scary right here 'cause everyone was walking, being a little too relaxed. But knowing Grant Hewitt, he wants a shutout. He has four saves today so far. So make a fifth save and a shutout. That's a big game for any goalie, even if you haven't had much chances today. But being 5 for 5 on goals, as they do get across, it looked like it might have been an offsides, but a great come out,
Wow.
but a good header. That was a close play right there. Looked like it could have been offsides, but it was not called at all. So that
Wow,
will
yeah.
be a goal for Benedictine to make the score 9-1. And I know Grant Hewitt will be mad, but he came out, got a good touch on it, went flying in the air, but Benedictine's guy was able to header it into the goal.
Yeah, just unlucky there for Grant Hewitt. What a save in the beginning. Good block with his leg. But then it just bounced up and gave him an easy header.
I'd like to start with that. Like, he was yelling at everyone to get back, get set, but
It's like get
everyone
focused
was
up.
everyone was just walking back, and the ball got behind Seaman and above Seaman, and a great opportunity for Benedictine, which they finally succeeded on and got a goal, which may be the last goal of the game, to be 9-1 to finish up the game. But we do
Yeah.
have 4 minutes left as Hayden Doy has the ball, looking maybe for a scoring opportunity here. Oh, he had a great pass, but kicked out. That's
Colin
Weiss
Louise.
kicking
Getting
it to
Harry Bird.
Bird. Pass in the middle, Hayden Doyle, and a shot right to the goalie. That looked like one of the shots at the beginning of the game, just right to the goalie. Not any. See white net, shoot it at white net. It doesn't have to be too hard, but just shoot it at white net. Number 21 for St. Chris, Trey Mallett, decides to just kick the ball out. I thought he could reverse the field, go through the goalie perhaps, but he decides to slow the game out, kick it into the road, and almost hit a car.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what that's about.
don't
But
know if he has a little anger on one of these cars or someone in the car, but it will be Benedictine ball as they do get another possible scoring opportunity here. But a good play by Trey Mallett. Hopefully he will settle this one, as he does.
What a skill move by Trey there through the legs. Just really relaxed and calm.
A good shot right there,
What a save by
but
Hewitt
a
there.
good save by Hewitt. That will be his 5th save of the day. But that was a very far out goal, shot by Benedictine, but it was also rolling with not too much power. Benedictine's ball with about 2 minutes left in the game.
They're eager. They know it's
Yeah.
possible to score a goal here.
Yeah.
So
Now that they've scored one, they know they can get one, knowing it's impossible to come back to win the game. But opportunities to just get goals, get some momentum going into next game, as they were in the box with a scoring opportunity, but Connor Welch just kicks it out and goes straight to Jeremiah Hughes, who gets a good clear out. The ref was talking to someone on Benedictine, saying, "Do not say that." Don't know what he said, but opportunity right here from Benedictine. Lines up the shot and is high outside. That is by Anderson Boulard, which wasn't really expecting. I was expecting him to hit
make
those.
more of a cross there. Yeah.
That or just put it on the back side of the goal, not aim for the close side, because he's had a good day today so far, mostly defensively, but good to see them get another shot off with about a minute left in the game, as Grant Hewitt is getting a goalie kick. Pounds it up. Oh, this is a scary situation. Grant Hewitt is there. Good slide up, and it looks like he may have been kicked in the parts that you don't want to be kicked in as a guy, but
No.
he did save a goal and did not allow up a second goal. Great hustle, because he didn't get much of hold of that ball to get over the first line, goalie kick, but he looks good now. Getting up, but that is the end of the game, so that is how the game will end.
What dedication there.
What
for
dedication,
Grant
not
Hewitt.
wanting another goal, dives for it, knows he's going to get kicked, and just takes it, and he's taking his time, as he should.
He's got time. He's all the time in the world.
All time in the world, but
Game's
St. Chris
over.
does win this game pretty handily, 9-1, with highlighting Cash Kisner with 5 points, 4 goals, 1 assist, 3 in the first half, and Connor Welch coming back in the second half, playing great defense, even though he primarily plays a goalie, and Grant Hewitt with 5 saves and sacrificing his body at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Come out and support later streams this week, highlighting varsity soccer 6:30 Friday and varsity football at 2:30 on Saturday. Thank you.